George. George, tell us about your name, when you joined the club.
All right, my name is George Rehmet. I'm a member of the South End Rowing Club since 2002, so 20 years, 21 for our 150th anniversary. I'll tell you a little bit more about how I joined. I'm currently the president of the Road Runners Club of America, a national nonprofit organization dedicated to long-distance running. Check it out, rrca.org. Member of the Palmer Kid Runners and Dolphin South End Running Club, and I'm sure Pat Canine can tell you a little bit more about South End's role in their formation of those clubs. How to get started? Well, I was a swimmer, triathlete. My dad was a swimmer too, but he wore a wetsuit, so I wanted to one-up him without a wetsuit. So, of course, I wanted to train, so Pedro Ordonez, aka The Push, he trained me, and without a wetsuit, did his job. I then did the South End Alcatraz Invitational. Loved what you guys did then, the volunteerism, the energy, the friendliness as well. And of course, during the time leading up to it, I would go pay my guest fee at the South End. And again, it's just the friendliness, the welcomeness, and just the inspiration of all of these great athletes in the water, and also later on, you know, the runners as well.
George, yeah, I know you run a lot. Tell us about your running.
Well, okay, well, I've known for, I guess I'm the first person to run over 100 marathons or longer and swim 100 Alcatrazes. So I've done 130 Alcatrazes and 170 marathons and ultras. How did this come to be? You know, there was the Alcatraz Secret Society. I decided to do MASS instead of ASS, Marathon Alcatraz Secret Society. You know, I just love running and swimming. Running a little bit more because that's my first love, and you know, I've done all sorts of races from 1 mile to a 24-hour race, and my goal is to complete 50 states marathon or longer. So by the time this video comes out, I would have done all 50 states. Currently I have South Carolina and of course Hawaii left over.
George, some people like running, some people don't like running, and I'm interested to know, we're interested to know what got you into running. I mean, how come you like it so much?
So I started in high school at St. Ignatius. I thought it was cross-country skiing because I used to ski quite a lot. Then I got in, realized it was running, and like the sophomores, you know, who went to my grammar school, they were geeks like me. And so I decided, let's give it a try. I'm a geek too. And it was supportive. I was like always the last place or close to it. My freshman year, sophomore in the middle, and junior, I finally made varsity for my last race, and again, it was supportive. And I found running is very supportive. You choose your goals, and of course, I think open water swimming complements it. And believe me, there's been times where I've been injured, and I would have gone insane, but thankfully, I've gone swimming. In fact, one of the things is, one year I broke my leg mountain biking. And of course, it was my 50th Alcatraz swimming coming up. So I found like a little thing, like a condom for a cast, wore it, completed the swim. And of course, Gary Emick, who was the swim director for Escape from Alcatraz, I went to the talk and he says, anybody can do the swim, even this guy. He points to me, and he had a cast on. And so going back to the question is, anybody could go do running. And even swimming, you choose your goal. It's like, keep moving. If you're running, you're walking 5K, that's great. If you're doing a marathon longer, that's great too. Swim, if you're wearing fins, wetsuit, you know, that's okay as well. The thing is, with the South End, we're very accepting. It's like we're all on it together. Again, we have our own goals, but when we come together, you know, like our common goal is to improve ourselves and make the South End the best club that there is.
Josh, tell us about running at the South End.
Okay, well, the biggest running you could do is definitely our competition with the Dolphin Club, where we do a 7-mile run from, you know, Aquatic Park to Fort Point and back, and everybody's needed. Any, you know, score a point. You know, there's that one hill, Fort Mason Hill, but then you're done. So I would say that's the big one. over the time, there has been different running events. My favorite is to run from the club to Mount Tam. Pretty unique, is about 21 miles. So it's a great time, and just the view on top is great, and we're just pushing each other. Obviously, there's smaller runs as well. Sometimes in the past, they've gone with other clubs, like the Krampus 5K, 10K race. Sometimes there's ones where I looked at like the history of San Francisco as well. And sometimes I know a new one is a 50K run up in Marin County. Nice group run back to the club. So very original runs, I gotta say, given my running background, and it's the great support. Or, if you can't run, volunteer. So, I mean, it's a great way to help your fellow club members, complete their runs. And it actually is exciting when you volunteer. You get like a seat to people really pushing themselves.
Josh, tell us about volunteering at South End.
Well, volunteering is important. I know we all want to go run, swim, and so forth, but South End is a volunteer organization. As president of the Road Runners Club of America, I've gone to different clubs, and one of the biggest problems that happen is same people do this, keep on volunteering. That leads to burnout, and then things don't happen. So, given the numbers have grown considerably, it's like when I was there, 600, 700 people. I think we're now like 1,000 more. And so the bodies are out there. And so, go out there, volunteer, bring a friend too, ask questions. I know the first time might be tough, but we're here to support you out, and then eventually you find your niche. I know people think I got to be on the Zodiacs, the Rips, or you can be on land taking names as well when people cross the finish line.
George, anything else to add?
Yeah, I want to just say happy 150th anniversary South End Rowing Club. I'm born and raised in San Francisco, and being a member of the South End Rowing Club is something I'm proud of as a native San Franciscan. And it's just the unique experiences, the people I have made friends with the members and so forth. And so here's to another 150 years South End. Go get them.
Thank you, George.